Hello everyone, we are group 1 from A1. Myself Shubham Kadam.
I am Vaibhav Tajne.
We are assigned to design and implement zero crossing detector using op-amp comparator.
So we can see what is zero crossing detector. So a zero crossing detector is a specific type of comparator circuit that identifies the point where an input signal crosses the zero voltage level. These detectors are widely used in applications like signal processing, phase lock loops, frequency counters, and control system. By converting a sinusoidal or any other AC input into a square wave, zero crossing detector help transform analog signal into digital compatible signal.
In our case, the level detector circuit functions similarly by switching its output each time the input signal crosses a defined threshold. When the input voltage transition from above to below or vice versa relative to the reference point, the circuit outputs a corresponding high or low signal, which enables detection of specific levels in the input signal. Circuit explanation. The circuit is a comparator circuit designed using the 741 operational amplifier IC. A comparator circuit compares two input voltage and switches the output between two levels based on the comparison, creating a clear binary output that digital system can easily interpret. Components. First, op-amp. The main component here is a 741 op-amp configured to operate in comparator mode. In this mode, it compares the voltages at its inverting and non-inverting inputs. Second, resistors from a voltage divider that sets a reference voltage at the inverting input of the operational amplifier. This reference voltage acts as a threshold for comparison. With these resistor values, the reference voltage is a fraction of the supply voltage, somewhere between 0 and the supply level. Signal generator. The component provides an AC sine wave input to non-inverting input of the operation amplifier. The sine wave oscillates above and below the reference voltage, allowing us to observe how the operation amplifier output switches its response. Power supply. The operation amplifier is powered by the 12-volt supply. This dual supply setup allows the op-amp output to swing between positive and negative saturation voltage, ideal for generating a full square wave output in response to the input.
So now we can see working principle. The comparator function work by comparing the input signal sine wave with the reference voltage. When the sine wave is above the reference voltage, the op-amp's output switches to a high state, which is near the positive supply voltage, that is a positive 12 volt. When the sine wave drop below the reference voltage, the output switches to a low state, that is close to the negative supply voltage minus 12 volt. This switch creates a square wave output that mimics the frequency of the input signal but in a digital form. So this setup is useful for waveform shaping. It takes a smooth AC signal and converts it into a square wave. Square waves are commonly used in digital circuits and are easier to interpret by digital components. Comparator like this can be used in applications such as zero crossing detectors, signal processing.
Now let's move on to the simulation results displayed on the oscilloscope. Input waveform in channel A. On the oscilloscope screen, we see two channels. Channel A shows the input sine wave from the signal generator. The sine wave oscillates around 0, moving above and below the reference voltage that we set at the inverting input of the op-amp. The frequency of this sine wave determines how frequently the op-amp switches between high and low states.
So now output waveform, that is channel B. So channel B display the output waveform from the op-amp, which is a square wave. As the sine wave crosses above the reference voltage, the op-amp output jumps to its maximum value. When the sine wave crosses below the reference voltage, the voltage switches to the minimum value. This square wave represents a digital conversion of the sine wave, showing only high and low state, which correspond to the sine wave being above or below the threshold.
Analysis of the waveform. The square wave output aligns with the zero crossing points of the sine wave, but it's slightly offset depending on the reference voltage set by resistor divider. The width of the pulses in the square wave output depends on the frequency of the input sine wave. A higher frequency sine wave will create faster switching in the output, resulting in a square wave with shorter high and low pulses.
So this simulation helps to visualize the comparator function. The input sine wave is continuously monitored by the op-amp, which output high or low signal based on its comparison with the reference. This simulation result is useful for understanding the comparator's behavior and how it converts analog signal into digital like output.
Applications. The circuit is beneficial in digital signal processing where you need to convert analog waveforms into digital square waves. It can also be used in frequency meters or tachometers to detect changes in frequency by counting the square wave pulses over time. In summary, the simulation demonstrates how the comparator circuit converts a smooth sine wave into a square wave, providing a clear digital representation that can be processed by digital systems. The circuit and simulation are a practical example of signal conditioning in analog to digital conversion application. Thank you.